Hi, Marsha. This is Amanda with Digital Velocity and SEO. You had asked me to take a look at your website from the post that I made in a Facebook business group. So I'm here to show you a few ways that you can start kind of pushing yourself up in the rankings and getting more clients or visitors. So here we've got your website. So one of the first things that Google really likes to see is a lot of content. They like to be able to go in there and crawl a lot of words and make sure that your site is relevant to what you're portraying it to be. So you have a little bit of content here, but usually about 2,000 words is the best. 2,000 or more. So I would add a lot of content on here. Also, your pictures. When you go into the picture, you can actually save this as a keyword. So things that you're trying to target, like RV and camping, Newport, Washington, or spiritual retreat, Newport, Washington. You can save each one of these pictures as a keyword, so it helps you boost your ranking as well. And then to make sure that your pictures are optimized, which I'm guessing that they probably aren't. So there's just kind of a quick little thing that I do as I use the snipping tool down in here, and I snip each one of these, and then you can save it to that and then add it back onto the website, and it reduces the size. So those are a couple of things on your homepage here. I had pulled up some of your competitors, so I kind of did, because you're kind of like a smorgasbord of stuff here. I kind of did a couple of different ways to show you how you can do this. So one of them I did spiritual retreats. I pulled those up, and then I did camping and RV near Newport, Washington too. So, and then there's this tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs, and it basically shows me all the data about your website. And so here the UR and the DR, this is for your website. The UR and the DR are basically the power that you have being driven to your website and your trust as far as Google's concerned. And so you see you have no data here and no trust. And the reason for that is because you don't have very many backlinks or referring domains. So backlinks are basically any other web page that has a link that comes back to your page and they share their power with you. So you'll see you have 10 backlinks coming from 3 different domains. And so some of them are relevant, like these 93s are relevant. But when you get down here for like these 20s, basically it's a score out of 100. And so it's 1 out of 100 as far as what Google sees as relevant to your business. So it's not seeing these links here really as very relevant, and so you're not getting a ton of power from them. So what we do is we go in and see how they have, and this is a Buddhist monastery, but they have 9,800 or 8,100 backlinks, and so obviously they have a ton more than you do. So that means that they're getting a whole lot more power being driven to their website, which if you look, you'll see that in the UR and the DR rating. The closer that this is a 1-to-1 ratio, that it's called the golden ratio. So they're very close to having a golden ratio, which is why they're at the top of the rankings for this particular search term. As you'll also see, another reason is because of the keywords. And so keywords is how you're really going to get traffic, and see how you have 0 organic keywords. And then we'll look at their keywords. And some of this stuff really doesn't matter a whole lot because it's not going to drive buyer intent traffic to them, like join a Buddhist monastery. Some of these things won't really matter, but the ones that do matter are the ones that say, near me or have a location, because those are basically shoppers that they have intent. They're going to look at something so that they can go and do it in that area. And so what I would suggest for your website is to target anything that you see as relevant to your business as a keyword for your location. So for example, spiritual retreat, Newport, Washington, or camping and RV sites, campsites, camping sites, RV sites, RV hookups, and with your location or nearby locations. You can target anywhere pretty much like in an area around you because, if somebody is going camping, they don't need to necessarily go to a particular spot. They're kind of just researching where to go in that general vicinity. So I would target all of your outlying cities too. So those are a few ways on there. And then also, so on your, I think it's right here, yeah, Lord's Landing. This is called a GMB, a Google My Business. This is super important to go in there and claim. And you can optimize this out too with putting like your, a description of your campground here. And it's usually about 500 words is a good amount to put in there. With having optimized pictures and even videos if you wanted to. You can set it up so that they can message you directly from here. So if anybody has any questions, they can message you right there. There's a lot that you can really do on here, and this in particular is what's going to drive you up in the organic search results, along with this, which is called Citations. It's another tool that I use called Whitespark, and it will show you your citations, which is basically your listings and directories across the internet. So you have 8 citation sources, which means that you have 8 listings across the internet that have this name, phone number, and location. So your competitors here, they only have 5, but they're really beating you in a whole bunch of other stuff. So this doesn't make as big of a difference to them as it would to you. You getting your citations in here could really help your score. So that's something to be aware of as well. And then back on your website, adding pictures, adding videos, especially with the stuff that you provide, I would go in here and I would build out separate pages for some of this stuff, because the thing is that the more pages you have, the more opportunity you have for content and for targeting keywords, because you can only target one keyword for about every 125 words of content. Otherwise, Google sees it as keyword stuffing, and they know that you're trying to get a particular keyword ranked, so they actually can hurt you if you put, massage in your content too many times. So it has to be kind of a balance of about one for every 125 to 150 words. So for a page that had 500 words of content, you target about 4 keywords. So with the 2,000 words on your home page, usually we get about 10 keywords that we're able to target in there. And each individual service page you can target for a certain thing. So you could do one for massage. You could write a little snippet about massage and then target massage in there for your location. And same thing with all of these things. And I would add some high quality pictures and videos and whatever you've got that would help support the content and get people interested. So those are a few ways that I could show you how you can start ranking. And if you'd like help doing this and you're interested in hiring out, go ahead and give me, you can shoot me a message on Facebook if you want, or my phone number is 360-506-6363, and I'll put that in the email that I send you as well with the link for this video. And we can schedule I'll also put my calendar link in there too. So if you'd like to, you can schedule a half-hour time with me that we can sit down and talk about what it is exactly that you're trying to do with your business and how I can help you reach those goals. Thanks, and have a great day.